Brawlers, baby.
Breaking news. Andy Ruiz Jr., the Destroyer, punishes Chris Arreola in unanimous decision, UD. This is Vince Colosso with Brawler Sports Boxing Show, here with the latest news. Former heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz recovers from a second-round knockdown, peppers Chris Arreola with jabs, timely punches for the unanimous decision in heavyweight title eliminator in front of a hostile crowd. We'll talk about that crowd later. Andy the Destroyer Ruiz Jr., who's a former heavyweight champion, came back and proved himself in a convincing comeback win over Chris the Punisher Arreola. What made it even more impressive was that Ruiz sustained a second-round knockdown. After recovering from the knockdown, he thoroughly took over the fight, rallying to garnish a unanimous decision over fellow Mexican-American Chris Arreola. Arreola, on the strength of the knockdown, took over the fight early, but Ruiz was not to be denied. He wrested control and never let go. The judges scored the fight 117-110, 118-109, and 118-109 for Ruiz. This was a heavyweight title eliminator in front of 3,940 screaming and brawling fans. As I said, I'll get to that later. As an electric atmosphere went through Dignity Health Park in Carson City, California. The 40-year-old Arreola took command early, dropping Ruiz in the second with a right hand. Arreola wasn't finished as he hurt Ruiz again in the second and early in the third. Ruiz shook off the ring rust and took over, popping his opponent with a consistent jab that had Arreola shaking his shoulder. Some felt that Arreola had withstood serious damage to the shoulder, but he apparently shook it off and continued to fight. Ruiz is no stranger to rallying from knockdowns. In his upset of Anthony Joshua knocked him down in the third round. He recovered, then knocked Joshua down twice in the very same round on his way to winning the heavyweight championship. That was the good Andy Ruiz. That was the Destroyer at his best. However, in the rematch, the bad Ruiz showed up, looking chunky and thoroughly overmatched. Joshua regained the title convincingly. The good Ruiz showed up again this time with Arreola. Now, 31, Ruiz is in his prime, and he definitely benefited greatly from joining Canelo's camp and getting the great boxer's trainer, Eddie Reynoso, to train him. Reynoso's tutelage seemed to work as Ruiz showed his sterner stuff in the victory. Is it over for Arreola? Have we seen the last of this superb warrior? Time will tell. He could get a rematch from Ruiz, but Ruiz has elevated himself back into the heavyweight championship conversation, joining the likes of Deontay Wilder, who started training again, Joshua and Tyson Fury, who are about to fight each other, and Joseph Parker, who himself rallied from an early knockdown in the first round and defeated the old monster Derek Chisora on the very same day of this fight, May the 1st. Hats off to Team Ruiz. They got the jobs done in convincing fashion. A special shout out to Team Arreola. You have nothing to be ashamed of, not at all. Notice to the big heavyweights, Andy Ruiz is coming. Now, before we go, one particular thing, the violent crowd. There were several brawls in the crowd that erupted in these critical days of the pandemic. Please be careful. For many of these folks weren't wearing masks and weren't fighting in close quarters and in large groups. Stay safe, folks. This is Vince Colosso with Brawler Sports Boxing Show. Let's go, champs.
Brawlers, baby.